Hey all, I am Jamie of Cupcakes and Haystacks, so welcome to my passive income life. So if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I am a graphic designer. I create and sell digital planners for passive income in my own Etsy shop. I am a full-time RVer. I have also created a series of courses and products to help women just like you start your own digital planner businesses. Now, I do have a course where I show you how to create landscape style digital planners from scratch, but I also have a template bundle that provides you with a ready-made landscape style digital planner template that you can customize and then take that product and sell in your own Etsy shop. And that's what I want to talk about today. Before we get too far into that though, if you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get more content like this in the future. And if you find this video to be useful, if you like these templates, then go ahead and like the video as well. So, moving forward within this video, what I've done is I have taken a video directly from a module within the Course Hub, and this video is going to show you every single page that is included within this template bundle. It's also going to give you a good idea of the different things that you can customize within the template. Now, keep in mind that the video I'm going to be showing you is specifically for Apple Keynote. However, I do have a template within this product, within this bundle, that is for Affinity Publisher as well. And the templates look exactly the same, they function exactly the same. So if you are not a Mac user, then I have a product for you that will work on your PC as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hello and welcome to the Extraordinary Landscape Digital Planner Template Bundle. I'm Jamie, and in this video I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what to expect within your Apple Keynote template. So when you open it up, it is going to look just like what you see on your screen right now. You are going to have all the thumbnails for all of the different pages here along the left-hand side of your screen. You can click on any of those and it will change this preview here that is found right in the middle of your screen. Now, going through here, you can see that there are a total of 106 different spreads. In the end, once you have finished adding everything you want to add, it's quite possible that you will have more slides than this, but starting out, you'll have 106. This planner is broken up into 4 main sections, okay? So we'll start here with our dashboard, and this is just going to contain the cover of your planner. The second page is going to be like your introduction. You're going to include the title of your planner. The third page is a planner index. Some people prefer to have a planner index, some people do not. Because of all of the different tabs we have, in my opinion, it's not 100% necessary. If you prefer not to have a planner index, you can delete this page out. But if not, it is here for you to customize. And then our planner moves on to our 4 sections, okay? So the first section is going to be planning, and this is going to include all of the yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily planning. And there's going to be a tab here along the side that's going to correspond to each month of the year, as well as your just basic yearly planning pages, okay? So each of these spreads here within this particular section that you see on the left-hand side within these thumbnails, each of these spreads are going to correspond to a tab here along the side, okay? So you can see that it starts out with our yearly planning, and that's going to be year at a glance, and then a place for them to put down their goals. There's an introduction to the month. We have our monthly goals and to-dos. There's a month at a glance, and then it moves on to weekly goals and to-dos, a weekly schedule, and then a daily appointment schedule, okay? And then after that, it moves on to the following months. Now, something to point out is that I'm actually going to hit play on here because I want you to notice that as your customer, or as you flip through the pages of this planner, the tabs move, okay? And that's going to give you the effect of a real paper planner. So I'll click on February, and when we do, you can see that January now has moved over to the side here. and February is in the forefront. And when I click on March, it flips, and it's going to do that with every single page, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and keep this within the preview portion, just so you get a good look. I know that those hyperlinks can kind of get in the way when we're looking at our tabs here. So our first section that was attached to this tab here was our planning section. So I'm going to click on this next one. And this is going to be all of the trackers, okay? So when I click here on goals, it's going to first start off with this quote, and that is because it is the first page within this section. But when I swipe over, this is going to be my goal spread. So it's just a place for your customer to add in goals. You can, you'll want to change up the fonts. You can add your personal graphics. The next one is going to be the habit tracker. And then we have a self-care tracker, a mood tracker, our books, and passwords, okay? And now you can see that just like with the monthly, all of these tabs are flipping as we're going through. So then our next section, I'm going to click on this, and now we have all of our money pages. So I'm going to click here on top at the goals, and then just like with the previous section, the very first page is going to be for a quote. But once I click on this, then we're going to have our first goal spread. Then we have income, expenses, budget, savings, and end of the month review. And that brings us to our very last section. So I'll click on that tab. And now we have journals and notes, okay? So I've started off with, again, we have a quote here. And then we have journaling prompts. And these I really like within the bullet journaling style of this particular planner. This is what I use in my own personal planners that I sell within my shop. And I have a variety of different ones here. There we go. And then after that, we have a spot that is specific to journaling. And we have a gratitude journal. Just a place to kind of track down ideas. A spot for taking notes. This section I like especially for taking online courses and such. And then we have a spot for to-do lists. And I'll click one more time. And then I like to include a blank section here at the back so that my customers can maybe create a section that they need that's not already in the planner. I personally like to use this section to store my digital stickers, okay? So I'm going to exit out of this. Oh, there's one last page. And on this page, I actually like to add a few links that are going to guide my customers back to my shop where maybe they may want to purchase additional planners from me. So I'm going to exit out of this view. I'll bring us back here. And so that's a rundown of the planner, okay? Now, when it comes to customizing, because there are so many different layers involved, the customization is going to be broken down into two separate sections. Some things you can edit specifically from these pages, but then some things you're going to edit within the master slides. So the things that you can edit within this section, I'm going to come down here to this slide, is going to be anywhere that you have text or graphs and such here on the planning pages, okay? And you know that you can edit it because when you click on it, you get this blue border around it. So you can see that these boxes can be edited, any text and titles. The other thing that can be edited on just the pages themselves are the hyperlinks. I have already linked up these hyperlinks to all of the pages within your digital planner though. So I would caution you to just kind of leave these alone. I put them specifically on the main pages because you're not going to have to move them out of the way to adjust the text or the colors and such of the tabs. Those you will change on the master slides themselves, okay? So I'm going to recommend that you just leave the hyperlinks as is. If for some reason you accidentally delete them or you shuffle them around, you may find yourself in a situation where you have to completely create new hyperlinks. And while that's not difficult to do, it is time consuming. So just be careful with those. So those are the two things that you can edit here within just the pages, okay? Now, as I mentioned, we can customize other things within the master slides. So I have clicked here on this very first slide just to show you that when I click on different elements here while I'm still in the pages of this cover, I cannot select anything. That is your first indicator that you're going to have to go to your master slides in order to change them up, okay? So when there is nothing selected, you will have the option to come down here and select Edit Slide Layout. I'm going to come down here to this next slide real quick. I'm going to click on this font. So with this text selected, you can see that I have all of these different style options here, and there is not the button for the master slides. So if you're looking for your master slides, you can't find it, just click outside of this page so that this is deselected, and then you can see that that shows up. Now I'm going to click here on Edit Slide Layout, and now we have access to all of our master slides, okay? So when I click here, now, as I'm clicking on different things, you can see that these little boxes appear, and now we have different style options, which means that we have the ability to switch everything up. Now, one thing that is unique about this template that you have purchased is that I have created what are called shape styles. Each of these styles, as I scroll through here, are connected to a different feature within your planner, okay? And with just a few clicks of the button, you can switch up the style of a particular box, and it is going to change the entire content of your digital planner. So going forward in future videos, I'm going to show you exactly which of these styles are connected to different features of your planner and walk you through the steps of editing those particular things, okay? So when you are ready, you can move on forward to the next video, and I'm going to show you how to customize your dashboard. Make sure that you are linked up with the Facebook group in case you have any issues, but hopefully this will be a very easy process for you. Good luck.